And moving on to banking, where yet another high-profile exit at Deutsche Bank. Now, after Anshu Jain, the CEO of the Asia-Pacific region, Gunit Chadha, is set to leave the company, adding to a string of departures over the past year. Ritu Singh has been tracking all the developments from that space. Ritu, so what now? Any word from the bank about Gunit Chadha's successor?
Arif, it still remains unclear who will succeed Gunit Chadha, but what has come as a bit of a surprise is, a spate of high-level exits. The latest one is the bank's Asia-Pacific CEO, Gunit Chadha, who has decided to leave the company and will tender his resignation effective July 17. It also remains unclear what the reasons behind this exit were, but as you know, Deutsche Bank had reported a surprising $6.8 billion loss just last year. It has been in the middle of global restructuring, where it has cut about 35,000 jobs. It has also exited 10 important markets, but of course Asia remains an important market for the bank. There will be a new CEO appointed soon. That's what the bank has to say, but no word yet on who that new CEO will be. Gunit Chadha, of course, has been with Deutsche Bank for quite some time. He was appointed the co-CEO of the Asia-Pacific region in 2012 and the sole CEO just last year, and therefore this is not the first exit. Anshu Jain, of course, was the big one earlier this year. There was also their asset management head, Quentin Price, who quit just this month, and also the Latin America CEO, who also put in his papers just last month. So there's been a spate of exits in the midst of the loss that Deutsche Bank has been reporting. It'll be interesting to see how the future pans out and what their strategy for these areas specifically will be.
Right, Ritu, quite a top-rung exodus there at Deutsche Bank. Thank you for joining us with all the details. And moving on.